WZBN TV News, your best choice for award-winning coverage of local news and sports since 1993. Where the people, the places, and the events of your community, the New Jersey Capital Region can be seen and heard. WZBN TV News, hometown news that matters most to you. From Hamilton to Trenton to Princeton and beyond, WZBN TV News, we've got you covered.
A car in Hamilton crashes right into the room where a 19-year-old was getting his wisdom teeth pulled. That story leads this WZBN newscast for Monday. It's July 12th, 2010. I'm Mark Fontes. Hope you had a great weekend. It's been said that you don't lose wisdom when you get those teeth of the same name extracted, but for one boy who underwent the procedure today, he certainly won't lose the memory of it as his life and several others escape a near brush with death. Reporter Aaron Aid has more tonight in our top story. Aaron?
Thanks, Mark. Tragedy was avoided today despite a car driving into the oral facial surgery clinic on Whitehorse Mercerville Road in Hamilton. It was around 10:30 a.m. when 73-year-old Erica Dunnigan accidentally drove her Porsche Boxster into the side of the oral maxillofacial surgery office in Hamilton while attempting to park her car in a space outside of the doctor's office. Dr. Supportis was treating a patient in the room the car came crashing into.
It was quite shocking. I heard a large explosion. I heard screams, "Oh my God," and next thing you know, I was thrown against the wall with the patient and the chair, and we were wedged against the wall. It was a quite frightening experience. I couldn't see the car because the wall collapsed on the car. All I know is we were thrown across the room, and it's just a miracle everyone survived.
Being treated at the time of the crash was 19-year-old Hamilton resident Patrick Balsamo. The vehicle struck the dentist chair he was in, pinning both him, the doctor, and a nurse to the southwest corner of the treatment room. Patrick, you were in the chair at the time of the drive-through incident. Can you tell us a little bit about what that was like?
I was having my 4 wisdom teeth out, which was supposed to be a pretty routine thing, and right after they had sutured up the last wound, there was an elderly lady and she drove right through the window. It was really a crazy day. We were lucky that nobody was really seriously hurt. The doctor jumped up over there on the onto the counter, and then the nurse happened to get away, but they really would have been pinned right against everything.
Rocky Balsamo, Patrick's father, was in the waiting room at the time of the accident.
It literally sounded like an explosion. I really wasn't sure what it was, and then the staff came and said everybody needs to get out of the building, and for about the first 5 or 10 minutes we couldn't really figure out whether Pat was okay. I kept asking, is my son okay, is my son okay?
The driver, Erica Dunnigan, had to be freed from the vehicle by the Hamilton Heavy Rescue Unit. Both the patient, the doctor, and the nurse were transported to RWJ Hamilton Hospital and treated for minor injuries.
My leg hurts, my hip hurts. I tried to jump and get out of the way, but as you can see, the surgical chair with the patient on it threw me and my assistant against the wall.
By the sink?
By the sink, and my body broke all that stuff, and thankfully I was okay.
Thankfully, everyone was okay, and all parties walked away from the accident uninjured. Even Dr. Supportis had a good attitude.
The first thing in the morning, first patient, and unfortunately the patient who crashed through the window was my 11 o'clock patient.
Reporting from Hamilton, Aaron Aid, WZBN News.